Hello everyone and welcome to the 7th episode of this series. As you can see, I've rebuilt the house. Anyways, in this episode we're going to try to earn some more money to finish up the renovations of this house and scale up a bit. This house really needs some new wallpaper. I just used the free wallpaper that's in the game just so I don't get some debuffs here. And I obviously miss a spot with the black paint there. And there was some issue with the door, so I had to deal with that real quickly. We're only down to one toddler, at least for now. I was just checking through everyone to make sure they're doing what they need to be doing. A lot of them are going to be spending time in the library just to get out of the way for a while and do things that they need to be doing. The kids are starting to get some I'm going to have them get some logic skills in the meanwhile, because they will eventually probably need it for whatever they're going to do the next season. Speaking of that, we're going to be ending this series pretty soon in a few episodes. So there's not a whole lot I can do other than repeating what I've been doing currently. Anyways, with the kids, except of the male kids, I'm going to randomize their last trade with the World Adventure traits and then go base their lifetime wish for that with their trait. Because there's at least 3 lifetime wish, if I remember correctly, with World Adventure. I'm planning on going to use a customized world if I can. Otherwise, I'm probably either going to stay on this world here because for the most part we're going to be venturing anyways. And they're not going to be doing a whole lot during the between traveling other than earning a bit of money. Everyone is getting ready for bed and stuff, taking care of their needs. Anyways, back to mentioning World Adventure. If I can find a customized world without downloading any more, because I have plenty of worlds downloaded, at least from my more favored ones. I have made customized worlds too, but they're at best. Anyways, I will have to find one that's this base game. That has a 20 by 30 lot that's empty, because I want to keep using this house, because I do really like this house. Anyways, I'm having the kids set up to go to school, because I'm going to wake them up at a certain time and send them to school, because there's so many kids going to the school at once that it causes a bunch of lag and they get to be late. Anyways, she's getting to work. I'm going to be more specific about what I mean when I'm going to end it. It's when the two parents of these offsprings are passed, because I don't want too many people in the household, honestly. Because there's a lot of people in this household. And the offspring of the male, I might have them separate at some point and do their own thing, have their own ventures. Because I do really like them, but there's just far too many people in this household to keep track of. But that's when they're actually old enough to leave the house on their own. Well, technically they can with being a teenager, but I'm gonna wait even further than that. Everyone is just doing what they need to be doing. They're also going to be taking care of their needs when they're done with what they are doing currently. I'm trying to get the toddler to do all the things he needs to learn as a toddler. Since we have some money, we can paint some of this house here. And I am trying to keep the coloration in a certain area. So I'm trying to be careful not to color areas that are possibly going to be changing, so I have to take the paint out and lose money doing that. There we go. The bedrooms need to be painted, and I am doing that right now, and also filling the flooring with carpet instead. Changing this wall here. For some reason I chose a slightly darker blue for that. Room. And expand that a bit. I know I'm just going to be putting stairs right here, so I had to move the windows, then move them back. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to put the stairs there. There we go. The back of the house is quite flat still. Maybe at some point, the house will be less flat at the back. The sides, they can't help it. There's not much space between the edge of the lot and where the house is currently. This house is quite big, honestly. Not the biggest house I built. Still ugly looking. I'm not great at building houses, honestly. Because I tend to like to go simple with the house. That's more functional for what I need it to be. It's easier to take care of the toddler right now because of the one room is being used as a toddler sleeping room, so they don't have to keep going up and down the stairs. There's a mod where you can have your toddlers go up and down the stairs in The Sims 3, but if you take that mod out, you're going to have trouble with the stairs later on. I learned that from the hard way, by the way. Everyone is getting set up for what they need to be doing during the morning. It looks like it's the toddler's birthday, so everyone's going to have to get up to celebrate the birthday because they're going to wake up either way. And I'm trying to send everyone into the kitchen here. I do like the kitchen at least. The house is not totally finished. I might change a couple things here and there, but I rather like the house, despite how ugly it looks. And he got one of the traits that, oh, it's not the toddler's birthday, it's the teenager's birthday. That is, what's it? Jose's birthday. He came a teen. I thought it was a kid. The toddler's birthday. I must have mistaken. Anyways, I'm sending everyone to get going, and I'm going to change his outfit here real quickly. I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to go real basic with the outfits. I had a idea what he's going to look like. So I was working on getting it done. I normally don't use those pants particularly, but it would go with the theme that he was going for. And now I'm changing his hair and eyebrows. I also gave him a goatee, I think. There we go. And I'm customizing the color of the hat here. There we go. That looks a lot better. It looks like there's something broken up there. Since he does age up, he doesn't go to school. So he's going to be off doing scaling up something. When they become teenagers, I'm planning on getting them certain skills that they will need to survive as young adults, like cooking. Because I don't want them burning down the house over and over again. Unless I purposely want to burn the bunch house again. With Jose, I'm also going to have him learn the guitar skill, because I have plans for him. And I know I think I mispronounced his name again. Anyways, he's doing what he needs to be doing. I gotta make sure the kids do their homework right away. They also need to take a nap because so they can have enough energy to do stuff. Because they did wake up in the middle of the night to get someone to age up. I was just making sure everyone is getting their needs dealt with. I might send everyone off to bed early because they didn't get enough sleep. Sometimes I will randomly check random Sims family trees. Because I think there was a kid around here that wasn't from this household somewhere. I know there's gonna be a kid aging, the toddler is gonna be aging up, so they will be needing another bed here. So I'm gonna make that Dorothy's bed over there and then put the other bed in the other room. Everyone's getting set to go to school, work, and doing whatever they need to be doing currently. Everyone is going now. It looks like I'm changing up some things here. And now the toddler is going to age up once the one Sim gets to work. Since there's not too many people in the household, it's not going to interrupt them too much. These guys are gonna have their trait, one trait from their father, one trait from their mother. That's why I picked that particular trait. I'm gonna have him take care of his needs real quickly. And I'm gonna put the toddler stuff up here since they're not needed right now. Take out the custom content stuff for the toddlers. And a couple other things that weren't needed. I will change his outfit pretty soon, but for right now, I just need him to take care of his needs so he isn't having too much trouble to change up. Looks like this episode is gonna be a bit longer due to I had to slow down a little bit for some reason. Here we go, we're changing him up. He has his mother's ears. His hair color is purple, so I was changing some things for purple and not everything. This outfit's not too bad. This needs a little bit change up. I didn't want to go too crazy with the purple. And I randomly chose that hair because I thought that would look the best on him. And his father also has that haircut. At least similar one. Everyone's needs are being taken care of. With a large family like this, I tend to play this a little bit slower so I can kind of concentrate on taking care of their needs quite easily. But since I'm recording this, I have a time limit that I have to deal with. I did put a shower in the other bathroom. A lot of this is just rinse and repeat going on, with occasional something happening. everyone is at the school now here. And going off to school now. And they're getting set up to do what they need to be doing at school. Also, playing this after I rebuilt the house is a good way to test the house out for issues. Because I do like to play test the house a little bit, make sure there's no issues. I don't think Dorothy is gonna actually complete her lifetime wish. But that's what happens. I'm gonna try to get the others' lifetime wish done and dealt with, but there's no guarantees with this. Oh, and it looks like Dorothy died. That's sad. I like her. She was cool. I normally don't play with her. I pretty much ignore her for the most part, but she's a cool character. And I'm buying all the fruits and vegetables so we can work on his lifetime wish. Also, we put Dorothy's grave in the backyard for now, just to get it somewhere it's going to be easily dealt with later on. I forgot to buy lobster for fertilizing the crops, because it's a really good fertilizer in this game. Mentioning lobsters, there's this one YouTuber who's keeping a lobster as a pet. And it's really interesting. And I'm learning so much about lobsters. Anyways, I put the sprinkler down to help with the garden. It waters the garden. It takes less maintenance to take care of this garden that way in the game. Realistically, they would be dealing with root rot because of the overwatering. I've been working on a garden right now, but it takes time and also some planning because I gotta deal with other flower beds that I was working on. I'm making this really lovely cactus flower bed, and I was having some issues dividing the cactus in a pot. Oh, that hurt. Trying to divide it. Because you have to do it in a particular way. Otherwise you get pricked a bit. I really like this particular cactus. And I was trying to give it a little more room. because I didn't want to hurt the main plant, because it's just a baby off of the edge of the main plant of the cactus. Right now I have some cactus that are blooming, and it's very pretty. It looks like she's aging up to a teenager. I think at this point I did write down what their traits that from the mother and father traits would be, so I can keep track of it better. She won't be going to school today because she just aged up. I did have them warn Dorothy a bit, just to help him out a little bit. Every time I hear the name Dorothy, I think of the Golden Girls. And I'm changing her up a bit. I use this bathing suit a lot for a lot of my Sims, because I like one piece bathing suits a lot. I guess I'm trying to use a different pattern for once for the dress instead of just a single color. I don't think we see this outfit very much. Also, because the sim that I'm trying to change the outfits is a teenager, and I am trying to keep it age appropriate for them. I do like that outfit on her. It looks nice. Let's soften up her eyebrows a little bit. I was just kind of figure out what hair that she's gonna have. I chose this one because I thought it looked nice with the outfit. Though, what I know, do I know if it looks good or not? I'm not really into fashion, because what I find fashionable is a t-shirt and some jeans. Doesn't mean it's fashionable. At least that's my personal opinion. I just like that type of outfit. It's just easy to work with. Also, basketball shorts. I have these basketball shorts I had since middle school. It still fits me. And recently I had to sew up a hole in it, just so I can keep it still. I haven't been in middle school for at least 17 years. I do need to fix these pants up again still. I gotta get new elastic for it, because it's starting to wear out at this point, and I'm having some trouble keeping it on the right area. But they're the most comfy shorts I ever have. and they're also long enough. They're not trying to be going into areas that are not a good place to go to. They're nice long shorts. I don't think that's the only thing from I had since middle school is still around. I think I have a shirt from that time period too. Not the original PE shirt that would go with these shorts, but a different shirt. It looks like someone else is aging up at this time. There's a lot of aging up in this episode. And apparently look like I'm having my sim either have some fun time or making a number 3. Anyways, everyone is doing what they need to do. It looks like you're just having fun. Oh, it looks like Dorothy's around. That's nice. She's celebrating her birthday. And now it's her turn to get her outfits changed. Everyone else is just going to be sent off to bed. It's an interesting hairstyle. I might keep it. I guess I didn't use a one piece this time. But it looks like I'm using the same old shorts that I would use and shirt. And I am trying to take into account that I want to put their favorite color in their outfits for the most part. And I use the same old dress that I usually use. Again. I wish I can wear heels, but 1, I'm gonna most likely break my ankle. 2, because of a surgery I had when I was a teenager, it's really hard for me to stand on my toes at all without pain. She looks nice. I was trying to keep it looking natural still. That looks nice. That also looks nice. I decided on that hairstyle, I guess. They definitely need another bathroom in here, because there's so many Sims. Everyone's needs are being taken care of. I know that the 2 adults in this household will be aging up at some point soon because they had their kids quite late. And I did that on purpose so they could, when the kids are old enough to live on their own, they can. And they wouldn't be too old. I just don't want too many Sims in the household usually anyways. Because it's kind of sometimes a headache to keep track of this many Sims for me. But there's the benefit of when they're all aged up, they can all get a job and all make their own money. And the Sim household can get very rich real quickly. But I really don't want that. Because I like playing with a challenge a bit. Since it's the weekend, I'm just gonna try to have them skill up some stuff that they need. The whole household is almost full of teenagers now. That's nice. Once in a while, I will be checking the DeMayo house family tree to see when the father passes on. I might have to force him to pass away, age up and pass away, because so I can keep them the same. And also, he should have aged up by now. Definitely. There we go. And now have another bathroom in this house. I think they have 3 bathrooms in this house. It looks like I'm also gonna put some carpet in the bedrooms here as soon as they change colors. There we go. At some point over time, these bedrooms are going to be changing colors as Sims come and go in this household. An interesting choice of color in the bedroom here. At least with this, the boys' room, they have similar colors, so they don't have really clashing colors. And I'm putting a fence in because the neighbors have a fence too. The fence are probably going to be changing over time too. I'm just trying to keep it consistent with the area in general. Probably this part is not going to change too much in the front. Though, it'll be probably most likely gonna be not true. I was trying to figure out what I want for the front here. I had to turn daytime. Yeah, I'm definitely going to probably change it up, at least with the fencing, at some point. Because the fence, I don't use this fence a lot, unless it's consistent with the area. Because I like to be able to see everything quickly and easily. Well, technically the teenagers can have jobs too. But for right now, I want them to be able to scale up a bit. And I don't necessarily want the household to be overly rich because I want to have them work for their money and have some sort of challenge going on. Because I forgot to put the minimal wage mod in. Which I do actually enjoy using because it makes it more challenging. I still want to put a basement in this house, but I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put a basement in. I could make like a small, like, little shed that has the stairs that go down into the basement real easily. That would quickly solve the issue. It looks like I'm setting up to end this episode by taking everything out of the inventory. It looks like she's pregnant again. And I was just changing up some things real quickly. The one bedroom is going to be used as a storage area for right now. I might change it into like a bedroom at some point, but for now, there's no need for that. And I changed the front door. Probably because it was glitching out, most likely. And it looks like I gave Jose a goal in life that I'm going to have him work for. And I put in a table because I thought a table looked good right there. And that's how the reason why I made it this way. I'm just making sure everyone was set up. And also, it was time to reset everything, just to keep this town running. Sometimes things will, because my computer is a bit older, will have lots disappear, even though there is a lot there. I think it's because of the computer. And that happened. I guess I was away from my computer at that moment. Anyways, I'm going to end this episode here. I'll see you guys in the next episode.